Hi everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design with an Etsy restock, I'll call it. I've got 5 journals here to flip through, hopefully quickly, that, to be honest, expired in my shop, but I don't want to give up on them. I think they're cute, so I'm going to relist them, and as long as I'm doing flip throughs now, I'll flip through. So this one, as you can see, are on the rings. It is technically what I would call a glue book. We'll get to the differences in a minute. This is hardback book covers, and my oven's heated up. Vintage book that's been repurposed. I put fabric along the edges. Back again. It's a child's book. So the difference to me, oh, by the way, let's get to sizes. This one is 6 by 7. I got a cheat sheet with 80 pages, front and back. So there's no ephemera in it. Outside of this, I did make a library card for it. It's just pages. What the idea is to glue stuff in. It's not really a journal. You could certainly use it for a journal. You can do whatever you want with it, but that was how I made it. So there's scrapbook paper here. There's a pocket. I know that's kind of an odd, but I didn't really want to cut the title off the other page, so I glued it down. Do whatever you want with it. These are from the original book. This is a pocket. It comes up. I'm going to just I'm not going to tell every little thing. We'll be here all day, but this graph paper, this is a large pocket, the whole size of the page. It's a pocket. It's old sewing book. There's some different sizes in here. These are scrapbook, a coloring book. There's a few flip outs, old book page, more scrapbook paper, book pages. There's a book page from the original book, part of an atlas, I believe. Book page. This is child's finger painting paper, scrapbook, book page. You're getting the idea here. And if you're not a fan of these binder rings, they do have benefits. You can open them, obviously, so you can take pages out to work on them. You can put them back. You can rearrange. You can add. You can delete. I think they're wonderful for that reason. Old map, scrapbook, book, another map, more finger painting paper, sewing. Here's another very large pocket, 2 pages, make the pocket, scrapbook, and part of the original book. And there is a pocket on the back here, made out of scrapbook paper. Okay, there's that one. Next. This is 5.5 by 5 3/4. It has 80 pages, and it's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. This is just a strip of fabric. This is scrapbook paper. It is sewn to fabric. It's the cover. There's stitching all the way around. You can see. Oh, it's a 5-hole. Sorry, I had marked this right. It's 5-hole. Okay. So there's a pocket right here with a little mini booklet. Scrapbook paper, ribbon. Yeah, this is fully decorated. 2 German translation cards, little pocket here, book page, old writing tablet, sticker, fabric. Hold on, please. Okay. Scrapbook paper, book page, or no, that's my catalog. Catalog page, fabric. Note paper with leaf stamping, lace, scrapbooks, tickets, scrapbook paper also. It's a little mini tea card I made. Book page, washi tape, loose thread. This flips up. It's lightweight scrapbook paper, washi, pattern tissue, some border rubber stamps. Coloring book page. It's an envelope. It flips out. Little journaling card I made. This is a tag I made. A little band thing there out of scrapbook paper. Book page. Scrapbook, fabric. Ribbon. A little more leaf printing. Just some plain paper on the catalog page. Scrapbook paper images. Some washi. It's an index card I made. It's watercolor paint. Scrapbook paper. Trim. My dogs are outside playing. Scrapbook papers, internet image. This is a note paper, new. Some vintage elastic. Rubber stamp, book page, washi. That's another note paper. Scrapbook paper pocket there. It's a couple note papers. Fabric. This is Easter egg dyed, I believe, or no, watercolor. It's watercolor paint on notebook paper. Ribbon, washi, real stamps, part of an old book. Rubber stamp. Scrapbook paper, a couple pieces of play money. This flips up. Actual green stamps, an actual snippet from a green stamp catalog. Book page, fabric. Washi, trim, fabric. Rubber stamping, scrapbook paper, scrapbook, vintage sheet music with washi, another note paper, a side tuck with made out of scrapbook paper, stamp album page. I added that stamp, washi tape, more scrapbook paper here, 2 more note papers, postage stamp. This is a book page, just a little card I made. Which way does it go? This way. This way? I'm not sure. Any way you want. I think it's this way. Scrapbook paper on the side here. A couple real postage stamps, some washi tape, internet image, the sheet music again, fabric, scrapbook paper. It's a vintage playing card. Washi, coffee dyed, rubber stamp, ribbon. A few dictionary snippets there. It's another journaling card I made. Scrapbook paper tuck there. This is a book page, ribbon, scrapbook, little pattern tissue there, scrapbook, book page, washi tape, scrapbook paper, fabric, rubber stamp. This flips out, book page, another fabric tuck there. This is seed packet style envelope that I made. It's not old, although the image is old. Okay, there's that one. Next, we have dogs. This is 5 by 5.5, 3-hole stitch binding, 56 pages. A little collaging here. This is a German die cut, which is new. It's embossed. The cover is double thick scrapbook paper sewn and Mod Podge together. Fabric on the spine. And inside is a side pocket with a real stamp and some scrapbook paper, some tickets, scrapbook paper, label there. This is scrapbook paper, stamp album page, fabric. I added that stamp. Vintage coloring book page, a couple vintage cards, some collaging on the pocket there. It's a little fold down paper and style of an envelope on a paper clip here. Book page, washi tape, a fabric flip. This is drawing paper. Seam binding there on the fabric. It's a journaling card I made. This has a loose dog theme. The scrapbook paper that flips up. This is an old map. Ledger, scrapbook paper, book page, rubber stamps, some fabric, scrapbook paper. Another one, just a plain little card I made. I made 2 out of scrapbook paper. Old cookbook page, some legal paper with some cheesecloth and scrapbook paper image, scrapbook, old book, off an old envelope from 1968, I believe, coffee dyed notebook paper, old lace, washi tape, book page. It's out of a book. You could use it as a little tuck there. There's a little inchy I made with a dog on it. Fabric. Flips out. More fabric. Washi tape. Craft paper put over the text. Scrapbook. What am I saying? Fabric on legal paper. 2 German translation cards. Another scrapbook pocket here with scrapbook images. Washi tape, scrapbook paper, note paper, real stamp, and a rubber stamp. Pattern tissue, little scrapbook paper bird. Fabric. Here's a tuck made out of a translation card that has watercolor on it. Little journaling card I made. That's not a real postage stamp, it's out of a catalog. And another pocket with a scrapbook paper card there. Some washi tape here, rubber stamp. I added this stamp to fabric. Scrapbook paper flips out. It's a rubber stamp down there. Fabric, cross stitch. This is a booklet I made. Another die cut, some scrapbook paper, and there's the back of that. Okay, I need to pause. I will come back for the other ones. Okay, on to the next one. This is Peter Rabbit. It's an old Telltale book from 1953. The entire journal is 6 by 7 3/4. It's 68 pages plus the pages of the original book. It's a 5-hole stitch binding. Ties on the side, and they are attached. They do not come out. The actual cover, not counting the book cover, is fabric sewn to fabric with a like a cardstock in between. So this is the actual book cover, and as you can see, there is wear there. You can look at that. And the back is the back. It's the same thing. There, it does show wear. It does show its age, like most of us. Okay, inside is a fabric pocket here with a Peter Rabbit library card. And as I said, all the book pages are in it, although they're not, you know, they're spaced throughout. They're not clumped right together. A little bit of fabric here. Scrapbook paper, that's an internet image. This is a coloring book page. Some graph paper. It's an old, some kind of card game card. Very appropriate, I'd say. Tickets, fabric, washi tape, a couple scrapbook paper images. This is wrapping paper, fabric, washi. It's another book page with a little fabric. It's a pocket, little cross stitch piece, ribbon. It's made out of scrapbook paper. It's just a plain Peter Rabbit image on cardstock. This is a book page it's on. There's a little bit of gessoing there over the text. Coffee dyed, rubber stamp, scrapbook paper, fabric, washi, scrapbook. It's another book page, washi on the side. Wrapping paper, scrapbook paper that opens, washi, scrapbook. It's another original book page with washi tape on the side. I did that on most of them, I believe, just to give them some stability. Scrapbook paper, it's a tag. Side tuck there is also scrapbook paper. Rubber stamp, book page, washi on it, not on the side. Washi on here. Stamp album page, ribbon and fabric. Scrapbook paper, postage stamps that are real. Scrapbook paper pocket. This is that Mules Born game. It's this little glassine bag. Well, I don't know if I'd call it glassine. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, it's like glassine, but it's printed, as you can see. Another book page with fabric, scrapbook paper bunny, ribbon, another book page with washi. Now we're going back. It's a plain card. A scrapbook paper pocket that flips up, another book page with washi, scrapbook paper, 2 note papers in here. This is scrapbook paper, ribbon, the stamp album page with some washi tape. I added this postage stamp. This is an original book page with fabric. Scrapbook paper, yes, scrapbook paper, and this is the other side of an envelope I made with part of the, it was probably the title page, I'm not sure, part of the book page there, anyway. And a card I made, back is blank. Book page, washi on it, scrapbook paper, images, coffee dyed obviously, a little bit of fabric there. Note paper here with a little mini envelope out of scrapbook paper with just the plain paper in there. The bird here is scrapbook paper. That is just a magazine snippet. Ribbon, book page with fabric. This is kind of an up-tuck thing, a little card I made. That's a vintage, like a Denison type sticker. This is scrapbook paper. Ribbon, watercolored index card, scrapbook paper on the side here. This is scrapbook paper too, flips out. Coloring book again, scrapbook paper, washi tape on your last book page there. It's a little, just a little stamping there. Fabric pocket in the back with a mini booklet with kind of scrappy papers in there. And that's that one. Okay, this one. This is 4 3/8 by 7 inches, 48 pages, 5-hole stitch binding. It is scrapbook paper sewn to fabric. It has fabric over the spine. It's a scrapbook paper, a couple of fabric snippets there. This is a heavier drawing paper, scrapbook paper. I did a little markering there. Dictionary, scrapbook, book page with washi, scrapbook paper, fabric flip, book page with fabric. This is a coloring book page with washi, fabric, magazine snippet, and here's another seed packet envelope that I made with a vintage image. Book page here, coffee dyed, scrapbook paper, fabric, book page, little coffee dyed snippet, scrapbook paper, some old sheet music, tickets on a book page. Does this flip up? I don't remember. No, it's not flip. Scrapbook paper pocket, a couple note papers sewn down here on a map. This is another fold down envelope style little note there. Some washi tape and scrapbook paper, fabric, some yarn, magazine, washi. This is a business letterhead, but it did have graph on it. Small scrapbook paper piece, book page, ribbon. Here's the interior book of the book page there. It's pretty. The other side of the scrapbook, fabric, some kind of trim. I don't remember what it was. Washi tape flips out, scrapbook paper. It's a pocket. I did gesso over this part of the map here with washi tape there. Did I say that? Journaling card I made. 2 German translation cards, vocabulary cards. I'm not sure what they call those. The book page again, fabric, scrapbook paper, fabric snippets there. Washi tape, real postage stamps, scrapbook paper with washi, and magazine. It's an index card I drew on with markers. It's a little flip out, mini post-it. That's magazine, scrapbook paper. Another pocket with a vintage playing card. And a little tiny book. It's an inchy book. blank paper in there. This washi tape on the pocket here. I believe that's a Tim Holtz sticker. Fabric. Flips out. Some scrapbook paper. Some stamping. Washi. Scrapbook paper. Seam binding. Messy on there. Washi. Rubber stamp. Pocket back here with matchbook style little booklet, blank paper in there. Well, get in there. Okay, and the back again. Okay, lastly, we have a little one. Can you tell that's little? It is 4 inches by 4 inches, 48 pages. This is a crocheted tie here that does come completely off. It is scrapbook paper that's been embellished. There's some fabric. There's another, that's an old book image. A little fabric there. There's fabric over the spine. 3-hole stitch binding. Playing card. This is scrapbook paper here. Scrapbook. This is a business paper of some sort. Real green stamp, scrapbook paper. Little journaling card I made. Mostly scrapbook paper. Rubber stamp, washi. I think that's scrapbook too. Graph paper. Fabric. Map. It's a planner paper. Scrapbook paper. Craft paper there. On what? Child's Dictionary. Coloring book page. Some trim. Some rubber stamping there. This flips up. It's an old magazine image. A couple tickets in there. They're folded. This is an old sewing book page. Notebook paper with washi. Old spelling book. I think that's scrapbook paper. I'm not sure. Some sort of paper there. Washi tape on like printer paper. This is bird book page. This got some gestoing on it. It's a paper tab there. There's your bird image from the book. Fabric. Washi tape. This flips out. Some ribbon. Fabric. The sewing book again. This is a little flip there. That's scrapbook paper. Vintage trim. Rubber stamp. This is a scrapbook paper pocket and border. A little envelope I made with plain paper in there. It opens. Magazine image, old magazine image. Another paper tab. Map, fabric, washi. One German card and one, this is scrapbook paper. Ribbon on there. Scrapbook paper. Real postage stamp, some rubber stamping. Scrapbook, that's a scrapbook paper stamp. A little German book text there. Just a little mini book I made. That's a real stamp on there. Blank paper. Okay, that's the last one. And if you've stayed this long, maybe you've forgotten by now. These are all going to be relisted in my shop. Let me grab the other ones. And since I am relisting, I'll probably knock a couple bucks off. But there they all are again. So thanks very much for viewing and have a nice day out there.